Hello everyone and welcome back to another Thursday Voxedit stream, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, we're going to be doing Voxedit. I'm going to be showing you how to use Voxedit and all of that fun stuff. Please ignore the fact that this is telling me to update. I had to delete the latest update to check if that's why I keep getting blue screen of death. So we're going to see if that's going to be a thing. If so, hope I don't get blue screen of death. All it means is without having the most up-to-date version, I just won't be able to export over to my inventory. I still pretty much have the same kind of stuff going on. I'm not too sure what we're going to work on today. If there's any questions or anything people want me to go over, do let me know so I can show you all of that. Thanks for all your questions. Finally managed to buy your first Axie team. That's awesome, Emma. Well done. But hey, Apollo, Red Eye Blue Aqua, hey, over on D-Life. Appreciate you being over there. That chest is really gaining some lemons. You guys should get over on D-Life so I can open that. But yeah, so we're going to be just doing some normal stuff. What have we got on here that we need to... Oh, I need to finish this. So we started working on this, like, diamond podium. So we're just going to do a few quick edits. If I do randomly stop streaming, it's because I did get the blue screen of death, and I will be back in like 5 minutes. Hey, Jonathan, how you doing? I might do another giveaway for a Sandbox NFT today, but we'll just see how it goes because I've still got quite a few more. Hey, got people all over here today. That's really cool to see so many people from so many different places. Yes, just pretty much putting just like one shade lighter around most of this. And then we'll go a shade darker. And we're just gonna grab that in, oh, a little bit too much. Put that around in a few places. We're not gonna do it across everything, and we will do like our own of just the dark ones there as well. Well, there's lots of people. Zach, hey, how you doing? How's everybody's Thursday going? It won't be long until I don't have to say the words on a Thursday. Hey, I need to go straight to bed after I stream. Like, soon it's going to be like, oh, you guys want an extra half hour to an hour? Sure, I can do that. I've got the energy. Aren't you guys lucky? And you're going to get like a ton more tutorials from me as well. I'm going to be doing loads and loads of stuff for you guys. Gonna be covering everything. So if there's something that you want properly covered, more in depth, let me know, and I will do that. I don't want to do too much on this, just because this is just going to be something that I'm using in my game. I just want it to look fairly okay. Probably not anything I'm going to end up minting and selling. It's just something that I want to be in the game that we're creating. Right, and I just want it to have, oh, we've not got much different variation right here. Lovely. I just want to add a little bit over here. Right, just a few of just a slightly darker color right there as well. And we'll go one lighter in a few areas. Can you start from scratch something simple to create? Yeah, of course I can. we can definitely just do so. This, to be honest, this was a fairly simple project we did as well, but yeah, I'll pull up my list of things that we got to make and I'll choose something simple off of that for us to be able to do. So yeah, that's made. All it is I did the stone altar, I did the diamond, and I've put them together. Oh, Sam, do you know what? I appreciate you so much for saying that. Blue screen of death. But yeah, we can do that. Congrats on leaving work. Thank you. I still got a few more days. Well, I say few more days. I got a few more shifts. I officially finished. My last day is, oh look, we're in December. My last day is Sunday the 12th. So I'm working tomorrow, all the way through till Sunday. Oh yeah, I was really naughty. So I work every other Monday. So my usual shifts are Friday through till Sunday and every other Monday. And I'm usually very good at knowing which Monday I need to go in for. But back over in November, I had like a week off. And usually when I book my days off, I book it with the Monday that isn't my Monday to work. But I didn't. So I ended up booking like a Saturday, Sunday off. And then I was in on the... No, I didn't. I booked the Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So I was in on the 15th. Usually I do it so it would be like the week before. So I'd book the Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, wouldn't be in on the Monday, and then I wouldn't have to go back until then. But I did it wrong. I put it down wrong. So I was in work then, and that was like a crazy week. So that's the week I handed my notice in. So when I went in on the Monday, I handed my notice and negotiated to not be at work on that Friday. So I didn't have work on that Monday. But I forgot that I was meant to be in then, because I was like proper hungover, like all weekend. That gap right there, all last weekend, complete blur. That just went right by. So yeah, I forgot to go into work. It got to like 5 p.m. and I got a text, because I'm usually in work for like the early morning. I'm the first person there. And they said, like, I got a text really late, by the way. Like, this was like really, really late in the day. So yeah, I got a text at like 4 o'clock being like, hey, why weren't you at work this morning? I was like, I wasn't meant to be. It's like, yes, you were. Whoops. So I've been deleting voxels and replacing instead of coloring. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, use that paint palette. Oh, they have them in the avatar templates. So where can you go to get predefined palettes? Yeah, they have them in the avatar templates. Just save them. So you enjoyed the Vox's demo. The egg hatching event is tomorrow. I know, I haven't really got in on that. I do really, really like Voxes. I should have got in with like the... Do you need a Voxy for the egg? I totally forgot. I haven't been keeping up to date with it. There's so much been going on. You feel silly? You should feel silly. I'm feeling that. Oh, do you like it? Do you like my Christmas jumper? It's got, you can't even fully see it. Give me a moment. Whoops, I'm gonna knock something over. Give me a second. The green screen is like right behind me. Look, it's got a gingerbread man. And then there's snow like everywhere. Right. I gotta kind of like shimmy myself in. The green screen is like right, where's my arm? Where can you see? The green screen, I'm touching it right here. Like, it's literally right behind me. Goblin throne room on the list. Oh yeah, the throne room. That's gonna be a huge project. Someone wanted to, okay, the stone chair. Stone chair. This is gonna be a real simple thing for me to do. And this is a really good thing that I can teach you guys about how to break up a model to make it so when it's placed in the game, people aren't just standing on it in thin air. So I'll show you what I mean. We're going to use the animator. I suggest everybody use the animator. Don't bother with the modeler. Use the modeler if you want to play about, have a practice, make some really small things. But the animator, that's where you're going to want to be. even if you're just making small models, like little like 2 or 3 items, putting them together, just do it in the animator, guys. So animator, create new asset, Sandbox stream. I hope don't get blue screen of death. I'm just gonna say this, for anybody new here that doesn't know, the past couple of times my computer's really played up and I've had blue screen of death, and yeah, it's so if my stream just goes off really randomly without me doing like the whole bye thing, then I'll be back in 5 minutes, so just sit tight and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah, hopefully we're doing all right at the moment. Goblin Castle, and we're gonna go to room items. I'm gonna just name it stone chair. So this is what you come up with in the animator. We're going to ignore the timeline because we're not really doing any animations with this. Our root is this center 000 point. We want a control node. Always just put that, should just automatically, after a while you should automatically go in root control node. It should just be automatic. And what we're going to do over where it says library, we're going to go new VXM. And we're going to just name this chair. We're going to make the whole chair model right here. And then I'm going to show you how to break it up to not get collision. Some foxes have eggs, around 20% of them. Just need one that has an egg. Okay. Hugely important for my build with Earth. Okay. Perfect. There we go. So I can show you how to do that. The modeler is only to create the parts you're going... yeah, so... Yeah, technically, so you use the modeler to create like all the individual parts, but it's better to just go do that all on the animator side. Just like I showed you, you go here, because all you would do if you did it over on the modeler, the only difference is you would go here and go import, and then you'd find whatever you've made. So I'll go down, oh look, I've got this chair, or I've got this chair. And then you'd import that over and it would appear there. All I'm doing is doing new, and it allows me to create from here, and it automatically places it in that file. I don't have a grid. Oh, do you know the amount of people? I'm gonna make a video just showing this. Seriously, the amount of people. I'm just gonna be like, watch my video. Right. File. Preferences. Color theme, and you want dark theme. Yours might look a little bit different to how mine's showing, but that's what you go through. So yeah, dark theme. So file, preferences, color theme, dark theme. There you go. But yeah, no, you don't need to be sorry. It's just, I'm surprised how many people still have it. I think I will just make a video because I get asked it like all the time. Don't need to be sorry. Never be sorry for asking questions. I just can't believe how many people I've had to tell. How do you get the upside down question mark? How do you get the upside down question mark? How do you? I don't know. Other than copy and pasting it, I don't know. Do you just Google upside down question mark text? And then it gives you that? Right, so we're going to do the chair. I'm going to kind of half cheat. I'm not going to fully cheat. I'm going to half cheat. And I'm just going to go and... Where's my... Oh, wait. Sorry, wrong one. Animator, open, Voxedit, Sandbox, table, finish table. I just need to see the height of this chair. I usually know how tall they need to be, but... Right, let's do our little tape measuring thing. That is a height of 26. Oh, actually, I've got a better one to do. Because this is perfect. This is a perfect height for a chair. This one. So we're going to do this and do our little... Oh, whoops. Okay, that one's height 31. Okay, so anywhere between 26 and 31 is the perfect height. go into this. So we want a full height of around 50. With the width and everything looks kind of all right, but we can sort it out later. And I'm going to put the mirroring tool in. So I've done the mirror here, mirror there, and I put this. We've got the, yeah, no, this is going to have to be smaller. There we go. I'm going to go up. Right, how high are we? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29. I'm gonna go with 29. This seems quite tall. It already kind of seems a little bit too tall. Are we sure that's 20? That's 30. Right, go down a little bit. It did seem a little bit too tall. And then we're gonna have the chair. Wait, how do chairs look again? Chairs look like? What is the size of my monitor? It looks huge. What do you mean, what's the size of my monitor? How can you see my monitor? Advanced work in Voxedit. I will do more advanced stuff. I've just had someone ask for something more simple, so I'm going to cover the more simple bit right now, and we can definitely do more advanced stuff too. Was experimenting in importing PNG for textures the other day for blocks. Can work well. Can it? I've not tried that. I did wonder about it. That's interesting, to say the least. That interests me a lot. Right, I'm gonna make this come out. Just gonna do the back of the chair. I really need to see what this looks like against a human avatar. Seems far too tall. Also, what does a stone chair look like? Stone chair. I'm looking up stone chairs. This is not how a stone chair would look. Okay, so we could just make it... This is cool. This is like, this looks so cool. Look at that. I kind of want to make one look like this, but it wouldn't look very dinner table chair-like. But that's really cool. Do you prefer using a mouse or drawing tablet? I've only used a mouse for this. I've not tried a drawing tablet. I don't think, unless I'm doing detailed coloring on like doing textures, I don't think using a drawing tablet would be much fun. What? I don't know the size of my monitor. This big. I don't know. It's two Charmanders across. There. It's two of these. So it's like 1, 2 from tail to top. There you go. Don't tell me you don't measure things in Charmanders. Right, I need a stone chair. Okay, this looks pretty promising. I kind of like this style. Or no, I kind of like this style. Right, I'm just gonna go put this over here. So we can drag all of this down. Right, let's forget the legs. We don't need the legs. Why legs? And it kind of put the mirror in the middle, so we expand this slightly. I actually kind of like that a little bit more. There. I actually kind of like that. We could do some detailing on this as well. I don't think we need it. What is the width on that? Make it a little bit less chunky. There we go. Right, so we're going to trim the volume, so it's going to wrap it neatly around. And we're also going to click this pivot tool over here and set to floor so it's centered real nice. And off of the control node, create a chair. Yeah, just create chair and move the chair right there. We are obviously going to need to do like a ton of stuff, but just because I want to test out the size, I'm actually going to import this chair over here. Goblin Castle, room item, stone chair, get the chair. Oh, chair already exists in this one. Okay, where does the chair not exist? Right, fine. We're gonna have to do this the annoying way. It just means I'm gonna have to delete a whole bunch of stuff. Create child node, avatar. This way as well, I can quickly show you how you can unlock an avatar's template. So make a child node, call it whatever you want to call it, import hierarchy, and then go find whatever you've created. I've got a few people. Let's get the half of the good witch. Right. And now I've got her in there. It just means afterwards I've got to kind of delete everything. Okay, this is far too tall. The ads on this are weird. Not the size, the resolution. Oh, I don't know. What is my experience so far being in the creator fund? That I get to make cool assets and get paid for it. I don't know. I've enjoyed it. It can be a lot of work, but I've definitely enjoyed it for sure. Right, and then what we can do is just do the pen tool, and I can kind of see how low it needs to go. Probably about there, which means 1, 2, 3. Oh, go back up. Mirror tool on so we can do this. Nice, there we go. This can go down to there, and we can probably do with that going down too. It doesn't need to be super tall. This is just meant to be like a simple stone chair, not meant to be fancy. And width wise, I think we could do with maybe making it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And one more for luck. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna set it to the floor so it's equal again. And yeah, this looks about the right size. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm just going to play about with her real quick. Where's your hips? Let me rotate you. Rotate your hips. Have you just kind of sit on the chair. Okay, and your legs. It's a bit tall, but she fits on it. So I'm fairly happy with that. Right, so I'm going to delete her because I don't need her here. Unfortunately, now I've got all of these pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out of it, go into my files, and go, where is it? Sandbox Stream, Goblin Castle, room items, stone chair. And I'm just going to delete everything that I don't need, which I think is all of that. Not the chair. Oh, whoops. Right, let's just delete those ones. And then underneath chair, we're going to go all the way down to the body parts. Yeah. And these are all the movements that we don't need. Walk, block, okay, and I ended up accidentally deleting idle, but I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. No, there we go. There, perfect. So you can sell anything you want at any amount. No, as long as someone buys them. No, so queen chair did look a bit like a queen chair. So, right, I need to explain the creator fund. I get a lot of these questions and people seem to be very, very confused about exactly what the creator fund is. So within the creator fund, you are given a theme every single month and you have to make a certain amount of assets. Within that theme, you get sort of a reference of like make a human or make an environmental piece or make a building, something like that. And you've got to create those to a certain standard. We then get them approved. They go up onto the marketplace, not for sand, and people are currently being selected for their assets to be put up for sale, and we are told the prices of what they are put up for sale as. We don't get to just upload whatever we want and have whatever we want up for sale. Obviously, this will change in the future where you will be able to make what you want. You can't do copyrighted items, so don't do that. And we don't just get to do whatever, whenever. We're given themes. It has to stick to those themes. You get the idea. So right now, how this chair is, you see there's this white box. This is what I wanted to show you guys on how to actually split this up. So if, let's say you're in the game and this chair is there and there's something next to it that you could jump up onto. If you jumped up onto this chair, you would literally be on top of where that white box is. So that wouldn't be very fun. It would look a bit weird as well, because if you're stood right in the middle where you think you can stand on the seat, you wouldn't actually be stood on the seat. You would be up here looking all weird. So we've actually got to split this so we don't have this giant collision box, but we do want to make this look pretty beforehand. So we're gonna add a few little bits and pieces. I'm not too sure the detail of which I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna have little random bits, I reckon. Don't know how I feel about that. I do think, though, do you think the goblin stone chairs would just have like random bits of blood coming off of them, or is that a bit much? Let me know. Let me know if you think this is like a little bit much. But what sort of style do you prefer? Do you prefer it like this? Or, because these are quite smallish, or more where they're a little bit more like this. And, oh, whoops. Always good. Spilled food to drink. Yep. So, okay, well, we're going to stick with that. But what sort of stone? I feel like with how this is, I think like smaller pieces on it would look better than just doing the bigger things that I would normally do. Right, let's get the pen tool. Join. I don't have a join. Mossy cobble. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, right. Wait. I didn't select the color. It's always nice to add a little bit of color on the bottom of things. How about some ivy? Do you know what? I've got so many things with ivy going all over it. Right, we need some like random food. Like, should we just have like some brown here? A little bit of brown in the back. I don't know, maybe he shot himself. living in the mossy grotto. Oh, I wish they were living in a mossy grotto. No, this is like the evil goblin king's furniture room. I don't know. The stone chairs that will be in like the grand hall, whateverness. Oh, hey, defeat. Hype. Those little hype things. Do you know what? That's the one thing I hate about Restream. Like, everything's so tiny. I'm like, do I need glasses? The palette in the avatar template, just open one and save it. Oh, did someone ask that? How can I find it? Oh, so technically this isn't it's close to the avatar one. It's it's robust and well organized. Thank you. Yeah, you can use the one from the avatar. That's very similar to the one we use. This one's just got a few more colors to it, but it is pretty much the same. But you can save. So to save it, just go here, save palette, and you'll be able to save it. Obviously not on mine, but what else? I think we could just have like a few little bits right there with maybe darker. Oh, that's not darker. That's darker. Is it okay to ask, how did you get your alpha pass? I'm so happy I found you. So I have land. That's how I got. Yeah, I have a bunch of land. So yeah. How do you do transparent blocks? So we can't do transparent blocks right now, and that's because of the whole face issue. So when you make a block transparent, you're then effectively giving it even more phases. That's an issue they've been dealing with. You can, though, make things light up. So if I go that color, so there we go, we can make it all light up. But we can't do transparent. All right, let's do a little bit more on here. I think if we do sort of like see in a bit. Right, now we'll just add some more bits. Is it? Oh yeah, so yeah, I've answered that. Have I answered everything? Sorry, joining the family. Why are you saying sorry? Right, I think, yeah, okay. I think I'm all caught up. So I'm just decorating this. Once we decorated it, I can show you a little bit more on sort of like how to do the things that I was telling you that we're going to do. So how we're going to split it up to not get that collision issue. And this is something super simple that you guys can make. It's a lot more sort of like coloring in than anything else. What we're doing here. Oops. I'm gonna throw in some of these different colors as well. A little bit too bright, not keen on that. Okay. Is anything you guys want to know? Okay, I feel like the... Oh, wait, we need a little bit on the front. Let's add a little bit of this, just sort of dripping down the side. And we'll do a little bit more brown. I don't know what the brown's for. We can say the brown's food. It's fine. We could say that that's kind of like a little bit of food or something. I don't know. And we'll just do a little bit of this. Kind of right there. It's coming off. Over up here and up there. Okay, I'm fairly happy with this. We'll just have a few little bits. So I'm just gonna color a bunch of that in, and we're gonna go up a few bits there. There we go. Oh, like a little bit of detail going on there. So now what we're going to do, that we've got this all kind of detailed up, it's not the best, but we don't need it to be the best. What we're going to do is we're going to make a copy. So this is because of the whole collision box that I told you guys about. I'm sat in like the most awkward position because I had to shimmy myself back in. Oh, hey, gaming Maya, May. Oh gosh. Right. Okay. I'm comfy now. Right. Such a jiffle bum. Looking forward to see how you make it into a proper compound object. The stair steps I tried making yesterday only worked with the avatar walking down them. Oh yeah, it could be a little bit difficult. Did Sandbox, do we have templates? No. Do we have stairs? No, we don't have stairs. Yeah, it could be a bit difficult. I'm surprised that they didn't... Yeah, depend. You should be able to walk up them though. It varies depending on what the projects are, what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna call this chair back. Chair side 1 and chair side 2. And all we're gonna do is just the same. So chair back. Chair side 1. Really, I could have just oh wait, no, I couldn't have duplicated it. Chair side 2. And we're just going to move these, so that's going to be the back of the chair. Side 2, side 1. So now we've got all of these are right there. They're all there. But we're going to now split them up. So the chair is, I'm going to do the chair 1 last. I'm going to do the back. So we're going into the edit mode. I'm going to take my erase tool and my block tool, and I'm just going to take off everything other than the back. Then make sure you trim volumes. This is the important bit. Usually you hear people tell you, do the pivot tool, do the pivot tool, do the pivot tool. Do not do the pivot tool unless you want to be moving everything out of the way and moving it right into place. This is perfectly in line. Don't worry about it. Click yes. Now we just have the back. If I just hover over back, if you'll let me hover just on the back, please. There we go. So you see that orange box? That is now the collision box just for that. We're going to go into side 2. So once again, going to go get our erase tool. This time we're going to take off the whole of the back. And we're going to go from all this side right up to this side. So we've just got one side. Once again, trim your volumes and go and save. And now we've got that on, oh wait, I did it on side 1. I thought I did it on side 2. Right, there you go. Now you got that there. We're going to do the same to the other side. So once again, get all these. Do that. And then we're going to go from this way over here. Take all that out, trim. Now we're going to go to the main chair and we are going to erase everything else. So we're going to do this side right there. Grab this side, erase it. I'm going to go to the back of the chair, erase. Oh, whoops. Quite get it all. Got the bottom right there. There we go. So we're just left with this bit. Once again, trim that. Do not touch that pivot tool. And now we have a chair that is all separated with its own collisions. So how many hours? Yeah, like I said, it varies depending on what the theme is and what I'm making. So I love making the buildings. However, they take a very, very, very long time. And then there's things like doing the avatars, which can vary if I'm doing custom animations on them. But yeah, they don't take as long for sure. And I do this sort of stuff, like if I've got to make a chair or something like that, or just like a living room piece, if I've got to make in fact, no, I can show you something that took me hardly any time, and people are like, I bet that took you forever. It's like, no. My UFO catcher. My UFO catcher took about 2 hours to make and another hour to animate. There's even like little arrows that light up, so it goes to the side until it starts moving back. Yeah, that took hardly any time, but then certain things can take a really, really long time. How would you change the pivot after that? You don't need to change the pivot. You don't need to, because it's already centered. You already centered the chair. I shouldn't get any Z fighting on this, no. So you already centered the chair. The main chair that you built, you already had it centered. So you already, the pivot. Oh, my chat's in the way. Oh, the amount of times I have to move this friggin' chat. Right. Transition. Okay, so the pivot is down here. You would just click that to this is there. Usually you want it on the 0 for this one, and then you want it dead center. Or what you can do is you could go to this, right click and set to floor. We'll set it to the floor. And then what you're doing is you've copied that. I copied that chair 4 times. So the pivot point was in the right place. And then I placed it right there. So if I don't want to do it because it's going to move it, but you see the pivot is right here. That's the center point for the main chair that I created. If I centered it, it would then move this over here, which means then I've got to go and move that back manually and hope I get it in line, whereas everything's in line here. How to edit the animation of the template. Can I show you? Yeah, so there's a long way and there's a quick way. I'll show you the quick way for you to edit animations. I did, in fact, show it earlier. All you do, I'm just going to do it here. All you would do is when you go to the left. Right, I need to calm down. Let me breathe for a second. A friend gives you $500 a month. I've not actually even received up to $500 a month. But that's just me. They'll pay you as much as your assets are. If I sat down and did like a ton of assets that were all really high quality, they'll pay me for that. They won't be like, oh, no, sorry, you need to stop creating. No. I missed how you cut the chair into separate sections. Can I show you again? Yeah. Right, give me, yeah, I liked the blinking buttons. Did you make it on stream? No, that was something I made for the Sandbox. That's actually, if you go to the Sandbox and find my portfolio, it's in there. Right, right, cut the chair and how to edit the animations of a template. So I'm not actually going to show you how to edit the animations of the template. I'm just going to talk you through what you would do. you would go create new asset, name it person A, and it will open this up. You won't have a chair, but and you'll just have a root. Go to your root, create child node, call it control node, off of the control node, create child node, call it person A. And then off of that, let's pretend we're pretending, oh, this is in the way. See, this is what I mean. I've got to keep moving this. Right, sorry. You'll start with root up here, create a control node. So, child node, call it control node. Then create a child node, name it person A. We're going to pretend person A is the chair. Go to import hierarchy. Then you go to your template that you're editing or that you've recolored or whatever you want. You go to that and you import it over and it will appear there with all the animations unlocked. And the dance video of you and your wife, that's awesome. In the game maker, yeah. So how I cut it into sections. So what I did was I went to new VXM and I created the actual chair. So I had the model, we got the model made, we colored it in. So we had like the whole chair. And then what I did from that was I moved the chair over to chair. So this is the chair now, but I did originally have what it all looks like right here as the actual model. I then went to copy just here and I made a clone of it. So I did 3 other clones. I did the back and I did side 1 and side 2. It might vary depending on what you're making. You just want to try and make as tight of collision boxes so when people are playing the game, they're not like jumping up on top of it and stood in the middle of nowhere. I then moved each one of those clones over to their own one. So from the control node, I did chair, chair back, chair side 1, chair side 2, all as child nodes, moved all of those over. And then off of that, I went into edit. And for chair back, I deleted everything other than the back part of the chair. For the chair side, I deleted the back of the chair and everything, pretty much everything other than that side. For the main chair, we deleted the back and the 2 sides and we just got the main seat. That's how we delete it. And you don't change the pivot for these, because if we did, then changing the pivot will move this right to the center, and then we would have to manually move that to get it in the right place. No problem, Sam. Have a great time at work. Is everyone like the video? There are more than 9 in 9. No, that's no worries. You like if you want to like. So yeah, that's a really, really simple chair. That's done. So I can cross that off my list. Right, you guys wanted something a little bit more advanced, didn't you? Right, stone chair is done. I might just make like a plain stone chair without all the blood and everything. Right, you wanted a throne room. I can't remember if I was going to do a full room. So by a room, I mean something like this. Where are you? Goblin Castle, treasure room. Right, so with this, I've done the same again. I've made a wall piece and I separated it so there's a hole and the avatar can get inside of that. But the thing with when you're creating these rooms is you cannot do animations for this, because when you make an animation, it puts a collision box around your entire asset. So I didn't realize this when I created, where are you? Well, I say I didn't realize this. I forgot about it. Tavern, where are you? Tavern bar? Yeah. So I split this all up. It's all split up. This side bit split up. All the chairs aren't too split up because I wasn't really worried because they were pushed in there. But I thought that's fine. You'll be able to get round here. No, because there's animations on this with the drink filling, everything right there. It's put a collision box around the widest point. So like if you're in the game and you're trying to get behind the bar, you won't be able to, because there's a collision box that goes from like this point all the way across around and around where those chairs are. So you can't do animations on that sort of stuff. All right, what time is it? Oh my gosh, we've only got an hour left. I'm feeling really, really sleepy. Right, so maybe we could do a throne room like that. I might just do a throne and not a whole throne room. I think that might just be easier. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put it in the treasure room and we're just gonna call it throne. Long week. It's been a busy week, but I was up really well. I was like up much later than I normally am. I was like awake until gone like 1:30. I don't think I went to bed until like 1:30, just because I was trying to get a video edited. So I was silly and streamed for way too late. Right, we want a height of 70 because it needs to be grand. Width of 40, width of 50, and depth looks all right. Right. We're gonna do like golds and reds, I think. I know it's like a goblin throne. If I search goblin throne, what images are gonna come up? Wow, some of these are terrifying. I like some of these. It's very stone-like. I want it a bit more regal. Maybe purple. I quite like purple. Maybe we can incorporate, because I've done like a lot of wood items. I like the idea of doing some stone ones. Search on Pinterest. I do love myself some Pinterest search. Definitely think that we could go with like... Might need to make this a bit wider. Probably make this look a little bit more bone-like as well, but I really want to get just like the general idea of it out before I start recoloring things. I'm gonna do additions coming out of that. I'm gonna do squares that are pointing at an angle. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. And this height is just not there. This needs to be taller, I'm sure. Oh, 28. 9. Okay, it needs to be a little bit lower. Okay, 26. Might convert them to Vox. Wait, what? How do I use the collision grid back on? Okay, file, preferences, color theme, dark theme. Do you think I should just like shout that every now and again in my stream? So sorry, had guests, they ruined the night. Wait, why? Why did your guest ruin the night? Did you just come and go? How do you make the NFT characters? You can either make your own or you can go to the templates and recolor those bad boys. I've got a few ideas for this. This definitely needs to have like, I really want some purple on here. I don't know why. I really think there needs to be some purple. Like, he's got like a purple cushion or something absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, something like that. It's like, it's absolutely stupid that he's got something like that. Probably even like push it in, wouldn't be on like the edge. Yeah. I was watching you, they came, and I was enjoying watching you create. Oh, you was watching me and then they came. Are they still there? Hey to your guests that that have ruined you watching me create things. I mean, you could always watch the replay. There's always the replay. No one will be mad at you watching the replay. If you edit the body parts in the template, you can equip them in alpha via the avatar selector. Are you asking if you can? I just couldn't equip a whole avatar since we can't publish them. Yeah. It's been a while since I've even tried anything like that, so I feel like I would be bad at telling you if that's something you can do. Okay, the Goblin King is definitely living in luxury. I feel like I need something a little bit more going on here. I just couldn't equip the whole avatar. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I know you can't do the whole avatar. I just hadn't tried the other thing that you were, yeah, doing that. Not quite what I want to go for. Can I go with this color? This seems too bright. There's a little bit more like it. Yeah, so if anyone wants to create an avatar for themselves, they need to edit the template for head, torso, legs, and feet. Then they can equip them in the Alpha Hub. Is that how you do it? You're so clever. I pay so little attention. Half the time, I'm just like, yeah, you need create this for me, and I'm like, okay. And that's the extent of what I end up doing. Like, yeah, okay, I'll create that, sure. See how this works out. I'm not too keen on it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Well, your avatar should definitely have blue hair, right? It should. It definitely should. See, I feel like I've started a thing now, so I just wanted to dye my hair blue because it had been ages since I dyed my hair any color other than brown. I was like, yeah, I want to do something a bit different. And I kind of feel like I need to stay being blue because of obviously all of this. Like, is anybody gonna take it well if I just don't have blue hair? And especially considering I've started to kind of immortalize myself in Sandbox with the blue hair. A little bit like, oh no, what have I done? Because there's like, we've got Panda Santa. Panda Santa's got blue hair. We've got Chef Panda for the ramen stand, blue hair. We do have Halloween Panda. That's got green hair because I had green hair for Halloween. But yeah, otherwise that I create on the studio, you can't right now. Your goldfish ran away. Go rescue it. What did you do to your goldfish? In fact, maybe don't go rescue it. Why did your goldfish run away? What did you do? Goldfish aren't meant to run away. What happened? Got any ideas? Got any ideas about what? Like, why you can't? Yeah, because you're not a pre-approved asset artist and you're not creating for the creator fund. There are a few of my ideas as to why you can't. Sorry. As to any idea when you're going to be able to? Not a clue. Not an absolute clue. At some point, you will be able to. But for now, you can't. Even on the creator fund, we're not even allowed to just sell whatever we want. It's a selection process. I've been given permission to do like giveaways with some of my assets that I've been allowed to mint, and that's just like a one-off. Will it be possible? Yeah, it will be possible. Hey, Crazy Power, great to see you. How are you? But it will 100% be possible. Your broken heart for the alpha pass? Enter the giveaways. You could still be in for a chance if you enter those giveaways. Don't forget about them. They're there for you to enter. So make sure you enter them. Still not announced the winners yet. Was it today? I think it's tomorrow, or if it's today, it's later today. So yeah, if it's today, it's later today, but I thought it was tomorrow, just from what I remember being said. But I'm not always right. I wish I was, but sometimes I'm just not always right. Okay, they look sufficiently creepy. I was going for like skulls on the side, but whatever they are just look creepy. Okay, friggin' heck. Throne main. Oh wait, no. Create a control node, and then we're gonna have the throne come off the control node. And that's not even sent. See, look, right there, you can see I did not center that pivot point. So we're going to go back, set to floor. It's now perfectly centered. And that looks perfectly creepy. Those are cute. You think they're cute? They're kind of creeping me out. I know I can't use the same NFTs in multiple games at the same time. Do they become usable as soon as I unpublish a game? Yeah, so if you've uploaded a game, this is what I've gathered. But yeah, if you've unpublished a game, taken it off of the metaverse, then yeah, those would become usable again. I really need your beginner videos. Thank you. You're welcome. I really appreciate you watching my beginner videos because I really like the views. And if you watch the ads on YouTube, I get like 5 pence and that makes me so happy. I don't know how much it is. Like a ghost or schools. Yeah, that's what, well, I was going for schools and this is what happened. I do like them. I think they're like, it's meant to be like just a creepy section on the chair. As if they're kind of like stuck in there. I feel like, right, tell me if I'm ruining it by doing this. But I feel like maybe just going around, oh, whoops. Going around the edge of the darker bit with a darker bit makes it just like a tad bit more ominous. Let me know if you guys think like this is just maybe going a little bit overboard. And maybe just do like the lighter one in like certain areas. Like, so it's a bit more like that. What do you think? It's my dancing skills. I can't see your dancing skills. Oh, bye bye, Mr. Winning 24/7. Oh, are you winning 24/7? All right, better. Better what? Oh, you think that's better? Cool. I've not caught up. I'm just like, what? Trying to read through everything and hope. Have I frozen? Oh, I've not frozen. Good. I need more tea. Right, so my idea with this from looking at a few throne pictures is, right, if I go back to the thrones, where are they? What's the throne I was looking at? Like where they're on a podium. So we're gonna have like the main chair. Oh, here it is. I was looking at these little guys. So I was looking like, so you see how that chair is on like a stone thing. I'm gonna do like a stone thing. Can you show your reference? Yeah. I mean, I literally just Googled Goblin Throne and that's what I'm just kind of looking at different ones of those. A lot of the time I don't use reference pictures and I just kind of go by what my brain tells me to do. I'll show you something. Right, the UFO catcher I did without any reference pictures. That was all 100% my head and experience with UFO catchers. But there's one thing I did and I can show you it. Assignments, was it October? Right, this I did from my head. It's like a little bit trippy. So I think the only thing that I kind of got an idea from was I'd seen a horror house on a picture that looked like this and I wanted to do something more. So I added like these weird pictures on the side. I was like, yeah, that will do. I was like, I'm gonna do like a weird face, like eyes like bleeding and like double pupils in an eye and just like, and garish, like, you know, like when you're in those fun houses and they've just got like blues and green and red and like yellow bright bricks that just don't look right. Like sometimes that's just what my head is like, yeah, let's make that. You love my creativeness, thank you. Yeah, so we want to make the base, so we're gonna do new again, and I'm just gonna call it base. Fully addicted to base. What? Load. There we go. I pressed the wrong stuff. Right, so we're only going to want this to be about a height of 8. We want it to be 55 with a width of probably 45 or depth. Yeah, depth. Cool, fun house, thank you. And once again, I think we're just going to go for like the stone effect. We're going to have main bit right there and push it down. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go for a 2. Oh. Might make it a little bit higher, but I just want to see what this looks like. Got the base, gonna move that in. Okay, the base is probably gonna have to be taller. And wider. Yeah, that's definitely not wide enough. We're also gonna have to split this into sections as well, so we're gonna have to have like the floor base and then the additional base. So I'm gonna just put this as base 2. Edit this. Probably gonna go for a yeah, 65, and I think 50 should be enough. Delete that down and go up to there. That should be enough. Pivot in the right place. And we now have that, which looks fine. And then we're going to go for base 2. Where I think just going for this one, this size should be enough, and we'll make it go up to about there. No, one more. See, pivot in the right place, and base 2. Put that on top. There we go. Like a little bit at the back and a little bit at the front. I actually quite like that. Might make the front come out a little bit more, but I'm pretty happy with that. Using shortcut am I using shortcut keys or arrows to bump up the thickness? So what I'm doing is when you're on there, you've got the blocks tool. So this is you'll increase the blocks. This is your paint tool, and that's the erase. So I'm on the block tool and I'm going for face. So all I'm doing is, if I could just delete for a second for you to see. So all I'm doing is I've got the face tool selected. So everything on that face that is that same color will be deleted. So what I can do is I can color, let's say half of it, go to the face tool, and I can go to delete and face, and I can go down 1, or I go to the box tool and it will pull up the max height. I can also do the flood tool and do like erase, and I can erase all of that color like that, all of that color like that, or I can do paint tool and I could paint all of it that color, or I can choose to paint all of this one color that, as long as they're like there's a face touching it, it will flood the whole thing. Oh, right. I need a drink. I think. What time is it? Wow, we've got loads of time. Okay, so we're not going to do loads to the chair at the moment. Like, in terms of splitting it up, we're not going to do the split ups. I'm just kind of trying to get an idea of what else I want on here. I definitely think, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to import, and I'm going to go to that one, Goblin Castle, treasure room, not throne, sorry, go to room, and I'm going to select the little small treasure chest. This is the small one, so I'm going to open that and just go treasure. I'm going to grab that. Right here. So to me, the Goblin King would most definitely have like treasure next to his throne, for sure. Might even make this wider. Yeah, I am, so the treasure can be sat on it. So I'm gonna do an 85 because I think that should be about the right size. I also kind of wanted it to go forward a little, like, not too much. I'm going to go for a 60. I'm going to do the set to floor again so it could be centered beautifully. That doesn't quite fit on there. I really do want this to fit on there. So I'm just going to go, I think a 90, a 95 looks like it will make it fit. I do kind of feel like this might be a little bit too fast. I'm just going to push that in. Trim the volumes. Always remember to trim those volumes. And pivot. The main pivot matters. Right there. And it can be dangling. I don't think it matters too much if it's dangling. There. There. I like that. About to have coins. I'm gonna have coins as well. I do have coins from the throne room, from the treasure room. Been watching your videos on Sandbox. You do great work. Thank you, Shanks Tanks. I appreciate that. That's so kind of you to say. Would love to know how you create a large curve shape like an oversized eggshell. Hey, so I'm not going to be doing like a whole large curve shape on here, but I could definitely tell you how to do that. What you would do is you would basically make a bunch of like straight pieces and you would just line them up to tilt. So when you move it into the animator, you would select each one. So if I selected, like I had one here, and I'd move it. Where can I show you? What am I allowed to show you? Assignments. Did I do it in November? No. October. Oh, actually, October I could show you. So it's not super accurate, but a little bit like this. So we've got like a long one going up, and then we've got another one, and then we've got another one going round as well. So that is how you would do it. You just make lots of flat pieces and you would just build the curves. You'd tilt them. So I would select that and I would, you know, do the tilts on it until it got into the position I wanted it in. Yeah, you look good as a blonde also. Wait, you saw me as a blonde before? Or are you going back and remembering some of my videos? I didn't do many videos as a blonde. Blonde's not that was bleached blonde. My natural hair color's brown. If you go back to like my old videos, when I first started doing crypto stuff, that's my natural hair color. All right, so we're going to import a little bit more. Go back here. Goblin Castle. Oh, gosh, I can't talk right now. We've got some gold right there. So they're the bigger gold piles. Import. We've got a little stack right there. Import. Oh, the goblet is going to be great. import, I think as well, maybe we could go for that. We'll see. Maybe we'll just do 2 of these. I was thinking on top we'll have coins, like those coins. Move them up. There we go. That's a bit like that. A weapon or 2? Huh? Perhaps I've got... You did... Oh, on the throne? Oh, yeah, that would be a really good idea. Like an axe or something. I love that. Changes to... It changes to faces when you use the animator. Yeah, you see the faces on the animator up the top here. Change it to say faces instead of voxels. This is all super amazing and your videos are gonna pop off. Gosh, I hope so. Like, I mean, I have Sandbox supporting me doing these videos, so gosh, I hope they pop off, and I hope people like learn from them. That's the main thing. Like, as long as I'm teaching you guys, like, I'm pretty damn happy. But yeah, when you're doing the model, it tells you how many voxels are. But when you import them over and place them within the animator, which is why I tell people a lot, like, just use the animator, because you can do new VXM, you can make a new model just right here and it'll automatically go in that library. You might as well just do it there. Where can I find the standards and guidelines for creating, like... You want like sizes or I mean, you can make something absolutely awful. No one's gonna tell you off. Definitely learn a lot. Really good to see what you do and how you do it. No problem. Thank you, gaming. Right. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy with how this is looking right now. I think that... Right, so if I just move this on 2 and then move this to... There we go. Right. I don't need as much at the back. Okay, you guys wanted a weapon. Right, import. Where did I put you? Random bits. Weapon crates. Axe. There we go. And I'm going to... So the good thing about all of this is you can import assets that you've already used in something else. You can like recolor and do whatever without it affecting what they look like in your other assets. So I can take this and I could put blood on the handle, which I'm gonna do because that is what we seem to do on here. We make it absolutely friggin' gory. Hey, Mosh TV, wait, Mo's TV, not Mosh. Mo's TV. Hey, Steve G, is it possible to make a box completely invisible? No, you can't do transparent things. But you can still see it clearly. No, I mean, you can make... In the game maker, you can make it invisible. You can make an object be there and it be invisible when no one would see it. But you could do that, like this axe, I could turn the visibility off in the game. But you can't create something to be invisible. Is there a way to build something with a higher voxel count but shrink the size in proportion to be added as an asset such as a wearable? I mean, you can shrink the size. All it does is, so up the top here, you can halve the size or double the size. Halving the size will take away detail. So this one yellow bit. If I halved the size, that yellow would be taken away. It would also halve everything. So it would... Right, I'm going to just save it real quick. I can go back in and show it without worrying about it. So if I halve the size, it will do that. So it makes it less detailed. I go out of it. If I double the size, it will double it, but it will keep the whole shape. It will just add more voxels right there. So I can halve it back down to what it was. And see, 1, 2, 3 voxels. If I doubled it, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thanks for the help today. No problem. What is the recommended way to use the layers tray? I'm going to be completely honest. I don't use it. I don't know many people that do use it. I need to ask because I just don't. Saw something that said limit. No, 5,000. The limit is not 7,000. Right. The limit is 5,000. But that is like the utmost limit. Somebody made something with 7,000 being like, is this 2 minutes? Like, yes. Yes, it is. No, the limit is 5,000, but you shouldn't be aiming to hit that. Like, there are ways to get around having something detailed and not be that high. Yeah, you don't use it either. Yeah, I just... Right, did I miss anything else? If you want to get ideas on sizes and stuff, then go to the templates. I always suggest looking at the medium humans avatars. Medium human and avatars are the same size. So look at those, look at the sizes. They are 64 voxels tall, 2 meters within the game. So 1 meter is a 32 voxel block. So 2 meters is how tall the avatars are. So you get, and that's 64 voxels high. So you get an idea of the size that way. Right, I'm pretty happy with the axe looking like that. I don't want to do too much with it. I do like that. And what else? So should I put like spikes on this chair or something? Do we want like spiky bits? I don't know what I want to come off of this chair, if I'm being honest. I think spikes might be cool. I'd make a spike. Right, so new, I'm gonna call it spike. A skull. Kind of like a skull on the top of it. How long do we have? Oh, we have ages left. I think if we do like the spikes with this, like a more browny color. Not a very good spike. Might look good enough. We'll just see. We'll see what it looks like on the chair. This is what I usually do. I end up just making something rough, and then we go into more detail with it to get it right. I'm gonna grab this, because that's the problem. The chair's not, like, huge, so we can't do too much detail. But I do want the option... Yeah, so this is gonna have to be smaller, for sure. But I do want the option to be able to, like, tilt them. I have, like, one there, one on the opposite side. I don't know, that doesn't look too bad. I'm not mad at that. Maybe a little bit taller. You make the armrest look like bones. Do like that idea, yeah. We can do that. Oh, I've got a better idea. Import the Voxedit Monday. No, not the ramen stand. Where are you? Where's random? Random. Skeleton band. Does that look a bit much? Did you say there is no transparency like glass effect? No, there is none. You can kind of make it look like there is, like I've done with this. Or with February 2p machine. Or like I've done right there. Kind of giving it the feel that there's glass there when there isn't. But yeah, there's no transparency. You just gotta make it like a box. But yeah, what do you think of that arm right there? Like, is it a bit much? Do you think it might be a bit much? Okay, I'm gonna do... Is this like flesh colored? I feel like this is a little flesh colored. I want like a flesh color, but then I also want bones. I'm gonna change this as well to make it... I'm gonna be adding more voxels, but I just want to get like the idea right there. We're gonna make this more rounded. And if I just highlight that in black, where we're gonna be probably snipping parts of it. And I'll just add the white where I think I'm gonna be keeping bones and stuff. And we'll have like bits of like blood just dripping off. Oh, whoops. Off of areas of it, as if there's still like bits of skin on there. It's a little bit much. Is this a bit much? Yeah, a little bit like that. So I used template under the template section to create a glove, but I upped the voxels and it kept doubling the physical size of the object. And now he has some giant hands. I bet, yeah, that's what it does. So the voxels is the size of it. It's like you can't make like a half a voxel size in a voxel. Like it's a voxel. Like it's one voxel. More bones, less flesh. I will add more bones. Don't worry. Don't worry. I just wanted to get like the rough idea of what we're going with on there. What about like up here? We could probably import another piece as well. Where are you? So Monday, random, skeleton band. What other pieces could I add? I don't have anything that looks kind of like a... Oh, we have like a dismembered foot. Or like a bit of a jaw. Part of an arm. We'll leave it for now. I think I messed up your order. Wait, what? Your order of what? Dave, how you doing? How are you? Oh, my SoundCloud not my SoundCloud, my music finished. We'll go to SoundCloud for a minute. Do we like this random leg up here? Should I put the foot on it? That's what I could import. Oh, you went off of it. I could import the foot. You just have like a foot come off. You tell me what you think. I'll put it on there and you tell me what you think. Where's the foot? Right, we'll have that foot. Oh, what am I doing? Where are you? Okay, it's much easier to do it if you're just straight for a moment. Thank you. Well, I could at least get it in the right place. Okay, and we'll give it a little tilt. Like that. There. Voxel can create class effect. Well, that's good, but it's not. This isn't Magica Voxel, though. I mean, it is. We've got one of the developers from Magica Voxel working on this, so maybe in the future. I just know right now we can't have a transparency effect. Well, thanks. Have Steve. Do you notice your work in Sandbox Discord? So who knows? Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing, Dave. That's amazing. Well done. All right, what else do we want to have on here? We want the goblet, I guess, as well. Right, let's take the base off. So we'll do the goblet. I don't want that, like... Do we want it on its... No, we want it on the floor. I have to think of it like we've got to design this side. We've got to think of a design for the other side. Should I just copy it for the other side? Being non-stop working in the Game Maker and Voxedit. Still have tons to learn. I mean, go you though. That's pure dedication. I hope you do really well with it all. Send me some of your stuff. Like, you got me on Twitter, haven't you? DM me some of your stuff that you've been doing. I want to see it. I might just get rid of this small... I'll put the small one on the throne. Gold. And we'll just put that gold, like, literally just over here. I can't wait to be able to do all of this full time. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, you got me on Twitter. Awesome. Yeah, just show me some of the stuff. I'm intrigued to see what you've been making. Did I make all these items? Yeah, I made everything that you see on here is everything that I make. I'm making all of this. This is all mine. It's mine. It's all mine. And now the power trip's gone. I think we'll do... For now, we'll just do a similar thing. So I'm going to show you a really quick way. Let's say you've made a nice pattern one side, and like me, you just realize, oh, I kind of want that on the other side. Put the mirror tool on and get your eyedropper tool and just select that. Get the color palette, fill, like face mode, and you just click right there. And then we're going to do the same right here. We're going to go all the way around all those same colors. Takes a little bit of time, but beats having to redo a whole lot of stuff and trying to get it perfect. And we're gonna get this. Should have done most of it. Grab in there, grab in there. Should have done most of it, maybe there. Right, that should have done all that. For I have the amount of voxels in the same space. No. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, that's something you cannot do. Right, what am I missing? Did I do these bits? I don't think I did these bits, did I? And we'll just get the red eyes, and hopefully we can just fill in whatever needs filling in. Oh, gotta stop that. So what are we missing? Oh, well, that didn't go quite to plan. Okay, so we're just going to change a few bits in here. There we go. Oh, what's going on here? I think that should be that. I think as well, if I just go and add like another one of these randomly on top, might kind of look cool. Maybe not. Oops. And then if I just get this one and go like a tad darker in the corner. No, I don't like that. You go a tad darker right there. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, I love Scotch. Thanks for the 2 USD. Hi from Spaceballs. Spaceballs, I remember your names now. I love Scotch. Thank you. Appreciate that. Sorry for the question already been asked, but can you use assets in the library and use it for your own model? And if the option is available, earn from this, or must you create everything your own and sell and add? So by library, do you mean like this library that comes up? So yeah, you can go to the templates and you can go to like the small mammal and you can use that. You can recolor, change it and stuff like that. That's absolutely fine. That's why the templates are there. The templates are for you guys to use, edit, recolor, make what you want with it. They're there for you to create what you want. At the moment, you can't upload to the marketplace, you cannot sell, but yeah, sure, you will be able to, as long as you're not using someone else's design or blatantly copying someone else's design. As long as you're not doing copyright stuff, then you're all good. You're absolutely fine. Copying, mirroring, yeah, I was mirroring the colors. That's why it went a bit weird. Some of the areas, and I didn't copy it perfectly, but yeah. Right, the front of the throne. What do we want? If I look up creepy pixel, will something good come up that I could do on here? Not really. I guess we'll just think of something. Need to drop now? You need to drop? Wait, what? We'll need to play back the rest. Don't worry, I'm here for another 15 minutes. You've only got me for 15 more minutes anyway. You won't miss too much. You'll just need to catch up with the end. I'm so stuck on what to do for this front bit. So stuck. I feel like it needs something, but I don't know what it needs. Really does need something. I could do like a picture or something on here. That seems too light, but we'll use it for now. This dead center. That is, I did not center that. Okay, right. We're not far off centering it. That's fine. There, right. That's cool. So I'm not far off centering it. That's absolutely fine. Too dark. What about if we go... That's too dark. Hey, Mustafa, how are you doing? Like a plaque with illegible faded. Oh, I like that. I was just gonna do like an image, but I feel like I like your idea a little bit more than mine. I'm gonna like put like rubies for eyes or something. Doing really great. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little bit tired. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I've kind of gone really quiet near the end now. I'm just like proper trying to chill out before I have to go to bed. Like an old person. Kind of looks like a cat. Most definitely looks like a cat. I always do like writing on these things with like random symbols. Oh, I'm old too. Yeah, old too. 10:30 bedtime. Technically, I'm finishing 9 o'clock here tonight. Usually I go to bed straight away, but I'm actually gonna have a bath before I go to bed. So I'm gonna be up like a little bit later. Okay, I actually kind of like that. What do you guys think? Since you sent me a DM on Twitter, awesome. Do you option safe palette merch or just dab similar colors? So I have a palette that I use because I'm part of the creator fund on Sandbox. Is this yours? Oh, look. Accept. Oh, wow. Okay, love that guy. Love that guy. Is that a build? Oh, wow. That looks cool. That must have taken ages. Love that building. Love that. Like, that's like a fancy resort. Are you making a game called Claustro? Oh, how fast can you escape? That sounds terrifying. I love it. Oh my gosh. I really like that. That's really cool. Just, I love that. I think that's awesome. Well done, Dave. That's like really good stuff. Brilliant everything. Brilliant model. Brilliant thank you. Yeah, I use the same palette pretty much all the time. Sometimes I'll take different colors. If I'm doing a custom piece, then I will, depending on what they actually want doing, I will do my own color palette that I'll put together for them. I've had people say they want something that looks like something else, like a real life item where they sent me an image, and I will move that image over to Photoshop and sample the colors to get it close to what they want being made. I'm new here, wanted to send for approval, but the button is not working. Send for approval for... Oh, you can't. I know what you're asking. You can't. You're not part of the creator fund. Right, we've got 10 minutes. We're going to have to do like a huge design at the top. Do we want to add any more stuff? That's the question. Well, we definitely want to add like the spike leg. So we're going to duplicate that. Spike leg 2. I'll explain the creator fund and everything like that to you guys in a moment. Just give me a second and we'll go over that for like the last few minutes that I'm doing this. And we'll have a head on top as well. Should I just... Yeah, should we have a head? I could have hands coming out. I mean, like, the avatar hands are really crude. Like, not crude, just really simple. That's the word I was looking for. So they're not gonna really look quite like hands. But we can have hands, for sure. What I made on Twitter. Okay. I'm gonna get far too many DMs now. Oh. Okay, looking at it, it's it's good. Like, I like what you're trying to do there. It's just a little bit messy. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a little bit messy. The sizing for the avatars is probably not enough. It's very good as like a starter thing if this is like the first thing you're doing. Yeah, so I know what it is. I know what you're making. I've seen them before. These are really, really small. So the size that this looks, that's gonna be like half the size of, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's longer than the swords. The swords are actually... Where can I go to quickly see a sword? Where's my swords? Oh, I can show you guys, right? Assignments, November. Right, so this sword, I've even increased the size of this sword. This sword is, actually that's 45. Okay, it's not longer than a sword. The swords are usually about 20. So yours is almost the length of a sword. A normal sword. Like on this, yours would be... One, two, three, 4, 5. And it would go on their leg as well, wouldn't it? It was attached to their, like a belt on their leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And yeah. This is a legendary avatar, by the way, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, so it's quite long. And even if we go to the leg, if we just go to the thigh is only 12, so it's longer than the thigh. So it's a little bit too big. I would also very, very much stay away from doing checkered patterns. Like, I would not do a checkered pattern. But as a first attempt, I think it's pretty good. But that's the thing, it's too large, but if you're creating something to get an idea of how to use the tools, it's absolutely fine. But it is too large to be something that would go onto an avatar or be placed to look like a real world object. Also, I definitely would stay away from checkered patterns, 100%. It's too much on the eyes. I name my characters, I'm weird like that. You should name your characters. That is 16. Yours is longer than 16 for sure. Mine was 45. But the leg is 16, like the thigh is about 16. Has she got a name? Yeah, she is, what's her name? Shh, I know her name. She is the oh, that's not the right thing. She has got a name. Well, she's part of the Limitless crew. That's what our cell's called in the Sandbox Creator Fund. So we're Limitless, and she is called the Dark Warrior. Her name's Dark Warrior. She hasn't got like a name. She's just the Dark Warrior. I see you reuse items in the scene you create. Are you still worried about that becoming a problem later on? I'm pretty new to the idea of NFTs and wasn't sure if using the same item image in multiple NFTs would be an issue. I mean, it would only be an issue if it was like the main focus. So if I did this chest and then did the chest again, that would be an issue. But having similar things, and I recolor things as well. So this axe, yeah, I've used that axe. I've recolored it though. And it also makes it part of my stuff. They're mine anyway. Like, I don't need to worry about it. Even when I put up something for sale as part of the Creator Fund with Sandbox, I still own that. It's still mine. So if I want to reuse my work, I can reuse my work. I don't see why it would be a problem. It just sort of like makes it feel, because you wouldn't get like a ton of loads of different items in certain games. You would see similar like piles of coins or a chest that looks the same. You don't see like 50 different chests in one game. Right, actually experimenting with the tools. Yeah. There you go. So experimenting with it is absolutely fine, but the size definitely isn't in proportion with the avatars, so it wouldn't be something that you would be able to like attach to one to make it look realistic. It would kind of look a little comical, and please do stay away from checkers. Just in case of making a new layer, designing the stick and then dragging that to the hand. Is it a case of making a new layer? Oh wait, I mean, I just recolor it. Like, I go to my item, because it doesn't change it on any other asset. It still looks the same as what it looks like. It's only different here. So I just, you know, choose the paint tool. I just paint over it, you know. I paint it. I just, you know, give it a facelift. So, like these coins, I got these coins here, I've got those coins there. These feet and legs have appeared in some of my assets and changed them a bit for each project, and was hesitant to do so here. Thank you. Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine, as the templates are there for you to use, for you to experiment on and everything. Like, they've put them there for you to be able to have something to create with. So you don't have to like make every single animation yourself and all of that. Read up a bit. Wait, what? Next time can you show how to add... Oh, a walking stick to a character. Oh, a walking stick to a character would be super, super easy. So you would just... so you want to unlock it first. So to unlock it, go to animator, create new asset. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tell you. When you create a new asset, you'll have root. Do control node. So create child node. Call it control node. Of the control node, name it person A. And then when person A has arrived, they're fully unlocked. You can edit them, do loads of stuff, edit their animations, add animations, do all of that. And like add hats and stuff. All you would do is go to their hand. So if we just go to this one, she's not unlocked. But if we go to her hand and it's unlocked, you would just, this says unlink. We're not going to do that. If you've unlocked it, you'll have the other options. You would just create a child node off of the hand, call it walking stick. So it's attached to the hand. And then you would just place the stick there and they would have a walking stick. That's how you would do it. Love my stream's been liking around, sent you your portfolio if you have time. Oh gosh, did you send me it on Twitter? I really don't have time tonight, but I could probably quickly, I could do a quick look. Are you Robert? Oh, are you all right with me putting this up to show? Oh, it's far easier than I thought. Oh yeah, 100%. It's like what I did. Oh yeah, I can show you what I did with where are my tavern peeps? So my fairy. I unlocked the fairy, and all I did, I created off of the chest. I created another child node called wing node. And then I've done the lower wing and all the other wings coming off of one another. And then done the same for wing node 2. They're all coming off of each other. And yeah, I just attach it to it. It's super simple. Yeah, right, you're happy. Okay, I'm going to do this super, super fast because I do need to finish. So, Kabuki mask. I actually love that. Like, I feel like you don't need me to give you any feedback on that. I think you just wanted to show off with that one for sure. Absolutely. I think that's great. I see absolutely no issue with this at all. I love it. Right, so is this just, did it say what it was? Weapon art design. Okay, so this looks quite large. What is it to be like? It looks quite large. I'm a bit worried about the size. Is it a shield? If it's a shield, it might be all right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So happy you did these lines here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That's almost half of a human. That's almost half of a human. A shield? Okay, right. As a shield, that's fine. That's about half a human. That is great. I would say maybe... I feel like it's fine. Maybe add like a little bit like of another color in the eyes, like another shade of red, even if it's like one bit not glowing, because that's obviously glowing. So one bit like not glowing right there. I would say, and maybe like a few patches on his head, like just up here of like a different green, like a darker green and a lighter green, just sort of touching each other. That one, great shield. It is. It looks really good, but they're my suggestions for that. I really like it. The sword, oh, I really feel like you just wanted to show off. Okay, right. This is my one suggestion with the sword. I know you've obviously used light trace render, move it into the game maker and double check how bright it is, because the brightness in Voxedit, it's brighter in game maker. So I feel like your yellow bits down the side might be too bright. Otherwise, I really like that. Green's my favorite color. I love, like, I know this is just coming off because it's on Light Tracer, but like the shine right there. The design of it, really nice. Too bad I can't like rotate it. I really want to rotate and have a look at it. I would maybe... I feel like you could do with a longer handle. Maybe. That's my feedback. Okay, this guy, he needs a little bit more going on with him. 100%. He looks all far too much the same color. I get that he's meant to be, but I really want to see like just something else on there. Like, you know, some different shades. That's all I want. I just, the little patches are too similar. Like, I really want to see something different. Also, have you made the tentacles separate for his face? Like, are they separate like models? Because that would be a really good idea. What you could do is you could have like that's obviously 1, 2, 3. So you could have a 3 voxel just line and then another one and just place them next to each other. And then you could do animations with them moving. That's what I would do with it. So you could like have different just straight voxels that you put together, attach them to the face. So you would have the head, and then off of the head you'd have the child node coming off where you would place these. You animated them too. Oh, did you do that? What green color you using? What color green you using? I don't, you'll have to ask Galdor. This is really great. I really feel like you just wanted to show off. And then this little guy. Oh yeah, look, you did it right there. Okay, so I can tell right... Oh wait, is that attached? Are they separate? Yeah, I like it. Oh look, oh, okay, we got a better one right here. Oh, I do like it. Yeah, you did really well. You did really well. That's awesome. The sword and shield together, that's just mythic. They are really good. I really like that. I would just like to see him with a slight more color variation, and that's probably it. Maybe make another one with like jewelry or something. I don't know. But super cute. Really well done. Seriously, really well done. You did amazing. It's based character draw in Adobe when you started out in 2012. That is awesome. Well done. The basics seem to be there, but I can't get the to work correctly when not directly in the middle of the scene. Oh wait, what? What's up with yours? What did I miss? That's one great shield. Yeah, okay. Everyone's complimenting you. Go down for more images below. Oh, was there more? Did I miss them? Scroll down. And let me scroll. Oh, was that it? Or just on that one? Oh yeah, I did. Did on that. Do you have more images for the other ones? Oh my god, you do! Okay, he's got little wings. I like that. Are they wings? They're cool. I still think it's too all the same color. I'd like to see some different colors. Oh, he's holding it. Look at that. Right, let's look at the sword ones. Is there more? Oh. Yeah, handle bigger. Oh, and you've got... Yeah, handle bigger. Handle bigger, for sure. Make it longer. Make the handle a little bit longer. Three voxels longer. Where the sword's coming out this way, so it's not quite next to his arm. Just 3 voxels this way. My suggestion. But really nice. Well done. Yes, Wings animated them too. Great job. Each character has 5 to 7 images. That would be goal showing doesn't serve a perfect... Oh, no. Wanted feedback. No. It's a compliment. I'm complimenting you, don't worry. Like, I'm fine with people showing up. I look at stuff going like, did you really need me to give you feedback? But, sorry about that. It's based on the sword template, so it would... Yeah, so what you can do is you can move them. So what all you would do with the... It will still fit the avatar's hand, trust me. We make all different sized swords. Voxedit, delete... Right, so all you would do is you'd go... Where are you? Right, blades. You go to edit, go to the pivot, and you would just move the pivot like that. And this is the handle bit, so you would go... Where are we? 15. You go like 20. Yes. Click yes. Doesn't matter. Click yes. Take that pivot off. You would just, you know, do a little bit, go in there. So we've moved the hand. So to be able to move the hand back, we then go and move this down. Oh, it's a little bit of a fiddling about. I keep forgetting which way it is. I think it's, we move that. Right, so we have that there, right? Just ignore that. And it's this bit. The guard. We'll move that further back, and then you move the blade as well. So you got to play about with it. You got to move the pieces, but you just move those about like that. So we've moved that, and then you'd go back to the grip, and you would just extend. Oh, whoops! You'd extend it, and the only thing that you need, look. So he's still holding it. See how he's still holding it there? That's where he'll hold it. And you just move these bits using the pivot in this mode. You do it like that. See? Now we've got a little bit of space from there to there, but the hand is still in the right place. Right, modify the sizes. So yeah, no, you can extend all of this just as long as like you're not making it like, you know, ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, I've done one. This sword's huge. This sword is way bigger than normal swords. And also, just to give you an idea, what my she's got a staff right there. A little limitless. There's a little limitless team. 6 different models for the Kabuki mask. I'll have to check those out later, but that's awesome. Right, people wanting to know about the Creator Fund, how to upload assets and all of that. If Mustafa's still here, so I'll just show you. Right now, you need to be in the Creator Fund, okay? You need to be in the Creator Fund. Being part of the Creator Fund, we get given themes to do every month and a set amount of assets that we have to get done every single month, and we get paid for those. That gives us permission to upload to the marketplace when those assets get approved. And currently the ones that you still see up for sale for Sand have been selected by people higher up than ourselves to go for sale. We do not get to just upload whatever we want. So what I've made right now, I don't have permission to just upload that to the marketplace and sell it. I can't do that. You can't do that either. It will become available that absolutely everybody can create stuff and upload it. But right now, no, only Creator Fund people that have made stuff within the theme and what we have been given to make can upload, and selected people can sell. This will become available to everyone. That is why you cannot publish those assets. However, you can upload them to your inventory. So when you go through that whole process, you'll go to your inventory, click status, unpublished, click your unpublished item, and there'll be like a little plus sign. You can click that and it'll do a tick. It's added to your inventory, so when you go to the game maker, you can create games using the assets that you have made. Someone else asked for the color. Oh, there you go. That's the green that they used. How can you make objects appear and disappear in the animation? Okay, so we'll save that for next week. I do need to finish. I've gone over. So yeah, I do need to finish. But yeah, that's super simple. You can check out my YouTube videos that show that. If I just go grab you one, the animation one. In fact, I'll just... Where's my playlist? Where are you? Tutorials. Right. I'm going to share this one. This is to my beginner's tutorial on Sandbox. Voxedit, really. But yeah, the animation one will show you how to make something appear and disappear. Green is afraid if I modify the size. Okay, all right, I think it gives me energy to create more. Do it. Create so much. Create so much. Make an amazing game as well. So yeah, if you look at that, go to the animation one and that will show you how to do that. Right, I need to do the whole finishy thing. Give me a second. There we go. Lovely. Right. So, thank you ever so much for watching. I will be definitely back on Monday, not on this channel, on the Sandbox's channel, doing Voxedit for them every single Monday, and that will be at 7 PM UTC GMT. Convert that to whatever time zone it is for you. That's for 1 hour. Otherwise, on this channel, I am 100% back on Tuesday, 6 PM GMT UTC, convert that to whatever time it is for you, for 2 hours, where we'll be doing 2 hours of Voxedit, and then hopefully next week... Oh, Astro, thanks for the follow over on DLive. I appreciate it. The only place I have alerts. Thank you. Thanks for the tutorials. Will be so hard without you. You are welcome. But yeah, so I'll be definitely back on this channel on Tuesday. If I have time and energy, I will do more live streams between now and then, but otherwise that is when I'm 100% back. Have a good... By the way, how many 3D models do you have to do a month? About 10. We have to do about 10. So yeah, anyway, thank you ever so much. Yeah, I'll be back at some point, definitely Tuesday, maybe in between, and wherever you are, have a good morning, afternoon, evening. I've done that wrong. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. Goodbye. Oh, Astro, thanks for the diamond. You just got me right at the end. Astro, thanks for the diamond. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Bye.